2, 1, and we should be going.
Okay. Welcome back to Brine and Tide D&D campaign. Previously, the party on Rondo Island searched through the Troll's lair, discovering the possessions of previous meals, and including a few potions and a mace, seemingly sourced from Modher, the frozen archipelago far to the west. The There was a shrine statue to the troll god Thaga, and that's with 3 Gs. They're very picky about that. Deciding not to indulge its hunger after connecting with some aspect of it, uh, Quiet Hearts decided to take a more direct approach and desecrated the shrine, demolishing it, and revealing inside a troll's blood potion. After resting a bit, the party headed back out. Oh, excuse me. Eventually climbing up the mountain to to find the ravine told to them by the lizard folk, and thanks to the keen eyesight of Amon, you found a established old campsite from the Moonscale lizard folk, the the site of where they had once often climbed the mountain to go to the Anzu's nest before it was corrupted years ago. Uh, while there, the group chatted and discussed such topics as genocide with the newly risen Rayan, and had some other talks. During the night, as they settled in, deciding to go leave in the morning, the sheltered campsite thankfully hiding the party from sight as the Anzu flew overhead, heading back to its nest for the night. In the morning, the at night the party was unharassed, thankfully, but saw in the distance various flying creatures down by the swamp. Well, specifically one large one flying by the swamp, and it wasn't the Anzu, but thankfully uneventful otherwise. And the party decided to head back up the ravine, climbing up the mountain, trying to stealthily approach the nest at the top of the dormant volcano. When the party was suddenly beset upon a trio of teleporting phase spiders, managing to knock Ryoko unconscious with a surprise hit and dealing some decent damage to other members of the party before retaliation either destroyed them or drove them off. The commotion of the battle drawing the attention as the last one tried to flee while getting pelted and crushed by twin warlock slings. The Anzu appeared, finishing off the beast, the spider, and attacked the party. Uh, Party managed to do some significant damage to it very quickly as it flew flew off once being knocked down to the ground in a summoned sleet storm before it flew off, screeching in frustration and pain as it fled back to its nest. And that's where we left off.
Yes.
So, what do you want to do in the aftermath of that encounter? We'll have a ways to go.
Uh, we shouldn't
Uh,
wait too long.
We gotta track it down. We gotta get it done.
Yeah.
Because if we wait, so that we can recover, it can recover, and so can all the things that attacked us on our way to it. Let's get it while we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go up there as fast as we can.
Aye.
Okay. So your tentacle would poof.
Yeah, tentacle
Eventually.
shoot. I gotta. Would not
Um,
last too long. I am burnt out, but
So-
I still
Yeah,
got to fuck it up a bit.
just move you to the island map.
I have a tiny bit of lay on hands left. It's not enough to like remove a condition. It's literally 3 points. Who could use 3 points of
But
health?
my HP is fine. I drank a healing potion.
Do I have
It's
any
just-
Oh, yeah,
healing
don't
potions?
forget that's a new rule. If you in combat or out of combat, you can take a full action to drink a healing potion to get max healing from it.
Mhm.
Which is a
Bonus
very.
action in combat too for the rolling.
I like that a lot.
It is a good rule.
It also, I saw that rule and I liked it because there were many times where I feel like I just wasted money or a healing potion by rolling just shit.
You have
Alrighty.
a 1 on it.
Yeah. Or like just ones and twos and it's like, oh come on. Come on.
You're rolling like me in that case.
So no rest. You are further up than that little green mark. That was where the campsite was. I'd say you're probably like
Okay, how long does it look like it'll take to get to the nest?
You're not exactly sure where the nest is, but to get to the peak, it looks like maybe another hour and a half of intense climbing because it is getting steeper and stuff, and it's getting a little more treacherous. But
That's not too bad, actually.
I'm probably
Yeah.
underestimating how long it would take. On
Yeah, we have our magic rope.
a D&D
That does
game, I
end-
don't climb any mountains.
We have magic rope and 2 peoples with wings. We can jump
And
up
one
and
giant.
float down.
I have a climbing speed.
And you do have the rope of climbing.
Yeah,
We just
Ray
see
is using
Awane
the
just
rope.
you just see Awane just grabbing onto like a tiny rock and launching his own ass up across the mountain like a
Mm.
Titanic
Okay.
monkey. Yeah, exactly.
Monkey.
Monkey.
And the two who don't have another way, like up, are also probably light enough that the others can help them.
Mhm.
Yeah, climbing a mountain is not so different from climbing up a beast.
I imagine.
No,
I
no.
imagine it probably moves more.
Yeah, so mountain's easy.
No, I meant the mountain probably moves more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Mountain's easy peasy, Nick. Just to climbing a very angry fish.
So, for this last leg, because it is a little more treacherous, I would like everyone, unless, let's see, who doesn't have a climb speed? Yone?
I have
Only
one.
Ioana
You have a
has
flat high
one.
speed, so you're fine. Corona and Ioane, you're fine. You should be fine for this. You don't have to roll. But everyone else, gonna need like a athletics check.
If you use the rope, you get advantage on that, right?
Would acrobatics also work, or does it have to be athletics?
This is more like physical exertion of pulling yourself up. Yeah, with the rope though, you would gain advantage.
Okay, that's
So
good.
do I need to
That's
go up
awesome.
and drop the rope down?
You were
Oh yeah, no,
Chrono.
I mean, well, the rope can move on itself, but I think
Oh.
if you
Yeah.
climb up, you would be faster than it moving like 15,
Uh,
5 feet every turn or something, whatever it is.
I'm
Go, you
afraid-
funky little bastard.
I am
Lower than half
afraid,
health
even,
and climbing up mountains.
even with advantage, I am scared. Ah, okay. Ah.
I had a 1, and I have a 1 in athletics. You're fine.
I have a 0.
So, yeah, with the rope, you managed to make it up pretty decently. Ryoko, you start straining a bit, and because you just got poisoned and paralyzed and knocked
It's
out.
been a rough day for Ryoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a few moments where you have to like stop and like catch your breath, but you pull yourself up. You don't want to look weak in front of these kids. But yeah, you are making decent progress. And there is a point where it does start to gain it starts to flatten out a little bit as you approach the top of the peak. But I would like one person with advantage or two people to do perception checks. Keep an eye out for the nest.
I can do the Percy check if you guys like.
I'll
Yeah,
Sure.
could I give them guidance?
Yeah, guidance.
Sure, why not just make this absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous?
just yeah.
It's actually relatively low
21
for
over
me.
19.
It's relatively low for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's what your average roll is. Your median roll.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Climbing up, you get to a point where you had to climb up the small little cliff or steep area, and once you get on top of that, it's a little more flat on the top of this as you approach the peak. You're actually pretty close to where the arrow is pointing. But you actually hear it before you see anything, Ioane. You hear it's like a bassy rumble that you've heard like crocodiles make and other large animals, where you feel it more than hear it, I guess. And I keep switching between the senses, but you get the feeling, and it's very similar to what you heard around when the Anzu attacked, and you're pretty sure that up ahead, around a few like a jut of stone, like a ridge, you're pretty sure the Anzu nest is up ahead. But it's like there's some trees and it's rough terrain. It would be technically difficult terrain to get over there. It is, and it is pretty rocky up here. But there are plants. There are some scattered like high altitude grasses and stuff, but it's much sparser than it was below. It's clear that this volcano hasn't erupted in ages.
So, what's the plan now? Is Ryoko going to sneak up and stab it with poison, or?
Considering it knows we're still around, and
I think
it's probably
sneaking is
pissed.
out of the question. We're on frontal assault mode.
Mm-hmm.
How's
Can I?
everyone looking?
That's
the
a good
troll,
point.
thanks to the troll blood potion that does just a passive generation, I'm actually topped off.
Oh yeah, that's true, because you would get a hit point every 6 seconds.
Yeah, for the next 10 minutes. So it was 10 minutes or 10 extra HP after things stopped hitting me. So I'm actually topped off and doing okay,
I'm down by 10,
Uh,
but
which is why I asked if anybody could use 3 HP, since that's not really going to be very useful.
Amon could really use 3 HP because I'm out of health potions and I am below half health.
There
Are
you
you okay?
go.
You are visibly hurt. Yes.
3 HP to you.
Boom, boom, boom. That shit can matter.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. There was still a chance you could have rested, but that would give the Anzu a chance to rest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that
At
was
this
a
point-
willing choice made by the group. Amon
Yeah.
looks like shit, but he's still trucking on.
Amon,
Yes?
you look like you could use some healing.
Yes.
She pulls out her last greater healing potion. It will give you 8, 16, 20 HP if you drink it.
Yep, 44 plus 4.
Yep. And she offers it to you.
That's the only potion I have memorized just because it's all 4s.
Yeah.
44. Oh, that is kind of nice.
Yeah, you'll get 20 HP. Do you take it?
I need to roll a dice real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
GM, odds or evens?
Evens.
Don't cockeye, you son of a bitch. Amana's going to raise a hand and be like, I will be fine.
No, you're hurt.
It is not the first time. It will not be the last.
But we're about to fight that thing. You need it.
If you are worried about Rhea not having a potion, I can give her one of mine.
I have another healing potion. It's just not as potent.
I have a greater one I can give you.
Oh no, you should hold on to that because you're going to be right in its face. I'll be fine. I don't have much left in me to throw anyway, so I'm gonna probably spend most of the time away from it.
It's a flying creature. I'm not sure there's going to be a whole lot of staying away from it.
Well, you make a point, but still, at least take my standard healing potion. It's only 10 as opposed to 20, but something.
He'll relent for the 10. And he'll be like, thank you.
Okay.
That was very kind of you.
I don't want my friend to die.
It's really appreciated, Rayan. And you just say this genuinely with a smile, and his wounds you kind of heal up a little bit.
She smiles a little bit, but she looks concerned.
That's fair.
Yeah. I need to actually look at something. I need to see how the spell works. Carry on, though. It's fine while we get closer.
Okay,
Movie?
so is the group approaching?
Do you want to try and approach sneakily?
I don't think we're gonna be able to sneak very well
We're
with
not
two
gonna
armored
get a
fucks.
jump on it, but it not jumping out and needing us immediately is probably helpful.
If you're worried about it not taking, any bait, or just hearing us stealth, I mean, it's pretty easy for me to piss it off.
Well, I'm
So, looking at this terrain, it's in a cave, right?
No, it's open air. You are pretty much on top of the mountain now, and it's like there's a ridge of stone that is blocking the view from where you hear the noises coming from.
Okay, so it's in like a divot.
Kinda, yeah. It's from what you can tell. I'll say with that decent enough perception, it looks like it's close to. It looks like a depression, probably close to the edge of the cliff,
Alrighty. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to be
or like
certain.
a drop off.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to be certain.
Yeah.
how far away is it from here? Feet wise.
Like 200 feet.
Okay.
It's only because it's so large and powerful sounding, and the infrasound, and Quiet Heart's amazing perception that you can even hear it from this far away.
Okay. Well, I want to try something when we get closer. Close enough, anyway. So
Hey,
I'll try and
Scatha,
sneak.
that's a
I guess.
targeted attack.
What?
Scatha posted a target attack.
Oh, God damn it, Kelly. Kelly.
I attacked myself!
I am going to try and sneak a little closer. Just I want to try something. Okay.
Now's not the time for us to not know what the fuck you're doing.
And you can see me. I just
If you're
want to try
sneaking.
and listen to it.
There's a big bird. It makes big bird
I don't mean
noises.
listen to it. I want to try and listen to its thoughts.
Does a bird have a lot of thoughts?
I don't know. I want to see. God, I should have used this from the frog. I should have picked thought from the frog. Yeah, I don't know. It might. It'll at least let us know if there's something left there. I thought of it on the climb up. If if there's something of itself left in there, maybe there is a chance it can be saved.
Did that look friendly to you?
No, but okay. Do you look friendly when you're giant and angry?
I'm not angry.
When you get giant and angry, do you think you look friendly to everybody?
Okay, we don't have time to argue this. You read the bird's thoughts. We'll wait.
Yes, I'm going forward to read the bird's thoughts. She turns and starts going.
Don't want to get hurt,
She's-
you know.
I'll go with her so she doesn't die.
And can I guidance stealth, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not good at this, but
Yeah, technically you would only be able to do it to yourself because it is a repeated thing, but I would let
Yeah.
you do that rather than a single action.
yeah, okay.
Especially since it's only lasts,
Ooh.
It does not matter.
Go ahead, roll the 9.
9. I got.
Hey, better nothing.
Hey, at least I have I have HP to eat an attack. What?
So
Oh,
you go approaching and joined by Amon. Is anyone else going?
I'm not following them, but I am getting ready to jump into the air and distract it if I have to.
Oh, and remember, you can't fly with the half-plate armor that you have.
I know. I've taken it off with the quick armor thing, so.
pop it back on or no?
So, alright. So it's just Rayan and Amon stealthing ahead.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone getting ready to sprint forward. Okay. So, Amon and Rayan, you go. I'd like you to do a just perception check as you continue. And approach closer.
Cool.
Okay. So you're going along, and Amon, this is simple for you. You're very light and nimble, and you're able to jump between the rocks and stuff. And Rand, it's a little more difficult for you. You haven't exactly. You're still getting your land legs. So
Yeah, he's not exactly strong.
yeah, and it was a tough hike. Like, you've been hiking all day, and
Yeah.
yeah, I guess if I wanted to be mean, I could have had you all roll Constitution for exhaustion, but I'll do that next time.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So you both approach, and Amon, you like hop between these like two little boulders, and you almost slip yourself as you hear Rayan give a little yelp as a piece of shell she stepped on slipped and kind of slid a few feet down an incline. Thankfully, she didn't fall or hurt herself, but it was noticeably, noise.
Yes.
But you both freeze and like get ready, but you don't hear anything. It doesn't. Maybe it didn't hear it, but as you approach, you actually get around this ridge and you see kind of descending down. There's like a that jets out slightly from the edge of the mountain, and it's kind of a cliff, a steeper cliff area to the edge, where you see set up what looks to be might have been like old ruined walls, like maybe an outpost long put up here, but has now been crumbled and stuffed full of branches, large branches, broken lumber. You see like a few what looks to be like maybe rowboats, that pieces that have been shattered and stuffed in. You see what looks like a large blue, maybe like cloth, might have been the sailcloth that's stuffed around it. And you actually see tucked up in the corner, you see a large green metal bell. And you're pretty sure that's the thing you're looking for. And I will actually put you on the map.
Yeah.
So this map is probably smaller than it should be, but you are approaching as you come down the edge, but you don't see the Anzu anywhere. You don't hear it flying.
North, south?
Up here where you're in the
Okay.
upper left corner. And you did see like down into it because you are technically at a higher thing. But you see what looks to be obviously a large nest.
Okay.
Technically, you can't see the egg yet, but that's part of the map and I can't hide it.
Naman is going to stealth forward to see if he can see into the nest.
Okay.
Because there is a difference between hunting a very large rogue bird and hunting a very large rogue angry bird at us that's a mother as well.
Yeah, both. If you're both approaching, I would need another set of stealth checks.
Okay.
That would be Naman.
Let's see how worse. Oh my god!
5 again.
I'm so
But
mad. I have a
But
natural
this time,
20 on the other side.
yeah, but then the previous one, the disadvantage or advantage would have been a negative or a natural one. What is with roll 20 in your rolls?
7.
Okay. So you're both going up. Ray and you unfortunately stumble a few other times as you realize that it's not a stone that you stumbled over, but you see what looks like a snapped pile of bones, like previous meals, and you both look around in the area. I didn't add any to the map, but there are like bones and skeletal remains and actually not so skeletal, more fresher chunks of meals left around. You see what looks like, you see actually like a body of a robber fly that looks like it's been chomped in half. You see a what looks to be maybe like a large fish that's like you only see the tail end. There's actually a large brown chitinous exoskeletal thing that you can't really see, but it looks like there's acid pulling out of it. It looks fresh. Either of you do an Arcana or a Nature check?
I'll do Arcana because finally a good roll.
I am not good in either, though I feel like nature would be more of his leaning in this situation.
History might work.
I don't have history either.
Okay.
So we'll do nature.
Okay. Okay, so I would say that Brian, you immediately recognize this because you looked it up in your book previously, I'm pretty sure. This is the remains of an Ankeg.
Oh, that's the remains of an Ankeg.
And once she said
sense.
that, it clicks. You remember the big hive that's at the center of the island. And yeah, it just looks like this nesting area is just littered with the remains of previous meals. As you approach the nest, You get up to it, and Amon, do you climb up over the edge, like around the rubble?
I'm climbing up just enough around the rubble to see into the nest.
Can I, while he's doing that, could I perception again?
Sure.
Ha!
It's not a 5. So,
I'm gonna
come
die.
on. Come on. You
Mhm.
go looking, and you climb up like a log, and inside you do see a large, bigger than you, and definitely bigger than, oh, probably bigger than a lot of the eggs from the island. You see a rough-sided egg that's just nestled in a pile of leaves, and on top of, now that you're closer, it's definitely like a large sailcloth that's been stuffed as like nesting material.
May I do a perception check to see if the egg is in fact in a good condition or if it's a rotten egg?
Investigation or nature or medicine, I think would, if you have a proficiency in any of those, I think that would work.
Investigation, nature, or what?
Or medicine.
Wow, I don't have
Because
any.
you
I don't have.
are a dinosaur, so you would be used to being, theoretically you would know how to check an egg for health. So.
Yes. Medicine is the best out of those three. I do not have any of them in proficiency.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so you would have to go up right against it, and
Amon looks to Rayan and he's like, "Stay,"
What?
and he scuttles into the nest.
Red, don't!
so you go up to the egg and you give a look over. There's no. The outside looks rough. It's a rough egg. You kind of worry about how it might have felt to lay, but there's no cracks or anything. There's no chips. But you put your head against it and your hands against it, and you listen. And after a few moments, you do hear what sounds like a faint, well, not faint, a decent heartbeat, and then like shifting noises inside, like whatever's inside is readjusting.
Okay, so Amon like nods once in the nest, and then he
And
immediately just starts
that
booking it
goes
out of
roll-
the nest.
Yeah, but before you go too far, I'll just say, as far as you can tell, the nest or the egg is healthy.
Okay.
I would like to cast Silent Image over top of myself as a rock.
Well, as you start to get that idea, both of you now hear what sounds like the clinking or the clatter of rocks as sticking its head up. Oh god, it's going to be tiny.
Oh god.
Sticking its head up over the cliff where it had been clinging to, you hear the Anzu start clambering back up onto the cliff.
Cool. I'm taking a dash action, and I am bolting at this point.
Okay, I need initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Because it heard Rayan.
It heard right.
I'm pretty sure things at the bottom of the
Also,
mountain heard me.
yeah, your 12 didn't help either. It heard that too.
Yeah.
Its passive perception is 14.
Should
Well,
we put ourselves on the map so we get turns?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
'Cause
Not my worst.
you hear all of a sudden that now familiar shriek of the Anzu.
Oh crap.
Oh, right. I should do that. 21.
Oh no! It rolled better than the rest of us.
I mean, last time it rolled worse than everyone, and that's kind of how y'all got it good that first round.
That's not bad.
So, yeah, you would hear the shriek, and I would say that I'll be kind, and you were probably, like, slowly making your way up closer after not hearing from them from a while. But, so So I'd say it'd probably take you a full round before you can show up on the edge of the map. That sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Okay.
these two for
Ryoka,
this
if you want
round.
to roll.
Was I able to cast the silent image before I got here or no?
You were starting to cast it right as you started to hear it climbing, so I guess I could be nice and say you got that off.
It did beat me in the initiative, though, so that is up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's launching itself into the air right now, so yeah,
Gotcha.
you wouldn't have had. And yeah, it actually like launches itself into the air because you realize that it was climbing almost like a pterosaur using its wings with these hidden claws at the wing joint to cling to the cliff as it climbed up and launches itself, giving a shout as you see the remains of a mostly eaten oncake drop from its beak as it gives the shout, and it seemed to be gorging itself.
Trying to heal.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ryoko, just put yourself
You
on
need to
the.
put yourself on the map in the upper left corner, TT.
Okay.
It'll just take a turn to
Roll
actually get
20s.
there.
Roll 20 is weird. Okay.
It
Yeah.
is.
Let's see. So can I put someone on initiative just by clicking their token?
Yeah, you right click it and then it'll say add a turn.
Hold on, I need above you, Ryoko, just so I can.
Okay.
Add turn. Yeah, you're a little too far out of the map, so I couldn't. Okay, so you were ahead of 17. So for this round, it's the Anzu, Amon, and Rayan, and then y'all show up the next round. So the Anzu, flying into the air and seeing you by its egg, gives a shriek as it dives right towards you, Amon.
Oh, fuck me.
Hold on, let me see how far I can move. Okay. It is actually going to fly, doing a snatching talons at you.
Oh,
hit.
it is.
Oh, your healing
slashing.
potion ate that attack.
Well, half of the potion. So do a dex save.
Okay, 1 second. I was recording the damage.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so it just rakes across you again, but it flies past, continuing its flight. Actually, it'd go here towards Rayan, and is going to try to make a beak.
That hits.
19.
That hits. Ah!
And it's talon again. 14.
Wait.
But 14 hits. 8. Okay, 27 damage.
And that is its turn. As it's now, you just seem to be a little more slippery because it remembers trying to snatch you Amon previously, and is now going after the easier target. But your turn. I mean, I'm sorry, you're the warlock who decided to stealth ahead to the boss encounter.
Yeah,
matters.
she isn't the smartest.
Okay, so it's still fairly low to the ground at this point.
Yeah, it's like floating, maybe like hand feet. It's like doing the bobbing thing as it's floating there, flapping.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what weapon would be great for this situation, so I'm going to run up to the bird. Not the wisest decision, but it needs to get off of Rayan, please. And we're going to go with the glaive.
That it.
And then we are going to go with the glaive again. That does not hit.
So you slice into it, slicing along the leg that probably try to grab you as retaliation. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
So, Rayan.
Well, I'm here now. I might as well do it. I'd cast Detect Thoughts on the Anzu. Does it have an intelligence above 3?
It has an intelligence. Yes, it does.
Oh, cool. Okay. What is most in its mind in that moment? Yeah, that it's us, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's thinking intruders, danger. You know, it's like dangerous food. It's basically thinks of you as dangerous food, and it is furious that you are here at its nest.
Yeah,
But
that is.
there isn't thoughts or words to it. It is primal emotion, but there is still like I shouldn't say there's not like language thoughts. There's still thoughts because it's still an intelligent animal, but you know what
Not
I
in
mean.
words.
Yeah, it's mostly just going by furious instinct right now.
Okay. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. As I attempt to delve deeper. Wait. Oh God. What does it save on this medallion?
Oh, hold on. Medallion of Thought.
Let's see. Medallion of Thoughts.
13.
Oh, damn it. Well, I tried. Hey,
That was your
fuck you!
action.
Tentacle of the Deep!
Okay, ooh, that is.
Let me drop down. Other Rayan.
I need to make a handout so you can make tokens for it.
Woo. It takes. What? Come on! Cold damage!
Okay. Still slowed by 10 feet, though.
What? It is
It's
still by
still
10
the
feet, that's
speed is
right!
reduced.
Yeah, I'm saying here, if I move, it'll get an attack of opportunity and I'll die.
Okay. So it is actually going to use a monstrous action.
Oh, fuck
do-
me!
Well, not. It doesn't like being surrounded, so it is going to give a mighty flap of its wings as it does a wing jump to reposition itself. Let's see, 50 feet because it's no longer moved 60 feet as it does that. But I need you and Amon to do either athletics or acrobatics checks as you're buffeted by a strong wind to
Yes.
not be knocked prone.
17!
Okay, so yeah, you both managed to brace yourselves against the. Wait. Yeah, that's weird. It should have been like a strength check, but still good. So yeah, you managed to stay standing as it repositions itself. But now its turn.
Yep.
It is going to flurry of spines.
Oh,
Wait, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's fine. I did this. I was the idiot. I'm going to get unconscious. It is my own fault.
So, dex saves, please.
19!
Oops. Okay, so you both only take 12 points of damage.
Whew. Okay.
Because it was halved. It did not roll that well.
Oh god, if
Actually, it
I put that in
rolled
the
pretty
wrong...
rolled decently.
Okay, I had the right. Just roll fine. Okay, but I'm going as a reaction. I'm going to use my Guardian Coil to make that 11 damage.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, and
I just
there's
eat
just
It flicks away one feather.
yeah. So you are just riddled with a shower of these needle-like spines and feathers, pinions that are just stabbed
This
into you.
is this is not
And
this is not pleasant.
it is going to fly over here and is flapping there, staring you down as it starts noticing everyone start to approach. On your turn.
That's Amon in
Almost
character as
dead.
he's like dealing with the multiple spines sticking out of his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a manticore type attack.
It's an ugly bird, but I love it. Amon's going to.
Although I
slink-
guess you would probably notice, Ryan, you would notice immediately. These are more like fish spines, like poisonous fish spines, but there's no poison to them.
Cool.
I guess venomous would be the proper term, but sorry, continue, Amon.
No, it's given me a second to debate because I have a couple of options here. But knowing everyone's about to come up over the hill, seeing them coming up, it's like, okay, cool, can't turn around and run. Amon is going to look to Ray and is like, do you think you can communicate with it?
I wasn't trying to. It's intelligent, but I can't. I don't think it speaks any languages.
You don't have to speak a language to communicate. Lesson number 1 of important near-death situation lessons. I am about to go to something very, very stupid. Do not try this at home. And you said this egg is pretty sturdy, right?
Oh yeah.
So if I put my weight on it, it's not going to break, right?
Oh no, it looks like it's bigger than you are. So
Cool. Great. I hop on it with the blade pointed down, setting just on the edge of the egg, and I would like to make an intimidation check, going with the body posturing of you try it, I'll hurt it.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intimidation. You could use strength as a substitute for charisma if you wanted to, but do it with
Please.
advantage because you can.
So
you can
I've
do
never
the barbarian thing of being able to use strength.
Yeah.
Are you proficient with intimidate?
I am not. So
Okay.
using the strength is, in fact, a bonus.
And you would have advantage for this.
Plus, what
because
is my strength
this is a
modifier?
motivational threat.
Plus 3. So I don't know how to modify it on my character sheet, so I'm just going to roll it twice. How does that... 1d20...
Wait, how did you do that?
I don't know.
I think it's because there's the space.
Oh, here, let me try that. Well, 1d20 plus 3. I
Well,
can
if
see
you
that.
do, yeah.
So I just did 1.
There we
Hey.
go.
Hey.
That's
Another
interesting.
one.
And you do have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
18.
Okay.
It's fought us before. It knows what we can do. It knows I'm on something vulnerable.
While there isn't like intelligence in its eyes, it was more now that you're seeing it. It almost seems like maddened, but there is like a hesitancy. As you hop up onto its egg and point the blade to it, its shrieking becomes more furious, but it doesn't immediately die for you like you see it wanting to.
Okay.
It knows if it misses, it'll crush the egg. I am buying people time.
So, anything else for your turn? That would be
Um,
your action if you had a bonus action you wanted to do.
so I'm not going to use my bonus action yet because I believe that ties into with the special magic item I have, and I want to keep that for when it does something to hit me.
Oh no, for the Wakizashi, that's a reaction.
Oh, reaction. Okay, cool. Then yeah. No, I don't have anything I'm gonna do.
Ryoko, you would have gone to like where you're at the last turn, so you have your turn to move and stuff.
TT.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, just a little bit tired. It was a long day at work. Okay, yeah.
Your turn. So you would have gotten to where you're at last turn, so you can run in.
Okay.
You see Amon standing on. Well, you see like Amon standing on something. Like the angle of the nest is a little. You can't see what he's standing on, but he's holding his pole arm, pointing at something below, and the bird seems to be hesitating as it's hovering, like 15, 20 feet in the air at the edge of the cliff.
Got this covered, buddy?
There's an egg.
So,
Oh, no.
what does that mean?
Get in here. Help me.
Okay, yeah, great instructions. Thank you.
You saw him and Rayan just get pelted with the feathers and spines as you ran up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rayan
okay.
has a bunch of the spines stuck
Okay.
to her.
I'm gonna
And
get to
she's
here, and
Does not look very good.
that's basically what I'm doing for my turn.
Okay. Oh, you can, as a rogue, you can dash up to 3 times.
Oh,
No, it's you can dash twice.
Or
You can
twice. I mean, you can move 3 times is what I meant.
yeah, but
Yeah.
You
like,
move once, dash action, and then dash bonus action. Because rogues can.
can you move 60 feet and then do an action?
Yeah.
Yes, unless it's a full action dash.
Yeah, 'cause you are
Oh,
a
okay.
rogue.
So if I attack this thing with a shuriken, we're cool, right? Because you just said help me, gave no instructions.
Yes.
I don't know. Wait. Can you hold your action?
Okay.
I just want to see.
Yeah, sure. Okay, it's a good day to die anyway.
No, I mean literally hold your action until
Yeah,
the
she's
trigger
holding
goes.
her action. It's a good day to die anyway.
Alternatively, don't forget rogues. You can use your bonus action to dash, or stealth, or what was the third one? Oh, disengage.
Uh,
Yeah.
bonus
Those
action,
three take
disengage,
full
hide. Yeah.
It has intelligence. It's not normal, but
Technically,
there's a mind there.
I looked at the spell detect thoughts, and it says if they don't have language, the spell
does it
doesn't
say
have
that?
an effect. Yeah, that's technically rules as written by detect thoughts, but I'm flavoring it.
Oh, or doesn't speak any language. Okay.
Yeah, I am flavoring it that you basically got those emotions from it, but you weren't able to. That's why it didn't go deeper, because it technically doesn't have a deeper thoughts.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Shoot the bastard.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, this thing is just a instinctive, rabid, feral beast.
Okay, then I take that back. I take back harassing you to stop.
I say rabid, and that's actually kind of like the thoughts you got. It's like, not thoughts, but impulses. It's just frantic, hungry, hate, intruder, danger, just this like rushing turmoil of, animal madness.
Okay, then, instead of asking you to wait, Ryoko, she says, there's nothing left in its head except for aggression. I don't think there's much of it left inside of it.
So I should kill it.
Yes.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
So
15 hit it?
That distance what's the range increments for shurikens?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me look. I think it was the same as a dart, so...
Yeah, it should be.
20 to 60 feet.
Okay, then no, I'm not throwing a shuriken.
Yeah,
you should
it's
hide.
20 for a non disadvantage throw, and then you can throw up to 60 feet with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, we're fine. I'll just
Okay.
hold my shuriken. When it comes close, I'll chuck it.
Okay. So you're holding your turn for it to get closer. Quite hurts.
Alright. So 30 feet move here. Going to offer Rayan the potion. I don't know my potions. Huh?
I don't know. I was just thinking, She looks at it like, are you sure?
Yes.
I have one.
You'll need a better one.
No, he only took the weaker one.
Okay.
I'd like it, but she does.
And bonus action, open wings and flutter over here. Because Amon could use someone else in the way.
Yes, please.
Could I free action offer them him the potion?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, Amon, take my greater potion, please.
Okay. I won't say no this time.
You better fucking know. Crab it down your fucking throat. I have a full action to crab it down your throat.
Yeah,
Please don't.
you can feed it to him using an action.
Yeah, I could, but I want my action to shoot the bird.
Shoot the bird. Alvin, get on my turn.
Yeah, there's the... Hopefully this draws his attention. I would like now to Eldritch Blast the bitch.
Pew pew.
Where's the fuck? There it is. Nope.
Nope.
And something.
Better.
7.
7.
Finally, I rolled above a 5. Eldritch goddamn blast.
Yeah,
So
the
just,
first one.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh no, go.
No, go.
No, yeah, the first one misses, but yeah, the second one's the eye beam rakes across one of the wings.
Yeah. Just
And-
sizzle some feathers, yeah.
Since you're fighting it as the sun is starting to, actually, this would be getting closer to sunset because it would have taken most of the day to climb as far as you did. So you're actually getting a good visual of it, and you can just see underneath the wings just this massive scar tissue and pulsating veins that seem to like pulse with bioluminescent light of their own.
Oh.
Fun. Let's turn.
Okay. Corono.
Okay, so let's see, 30 feet. I can't get there all the way unless I full action dash, and I don't want a full action dash because I want to do this.
Okay. Toronto, there's nothing left in it. It's just aggression.
I heard. Roll 20. Can you please click on my spell? Fucking son of a bitch. Thank you. There you go.
Oh.
Lightning. Okay. And are you juicing it? Or...
No, I can't because I have to take, I have to do something to actually
Oh, yeah, you gotta
turn it on.
press the... Yeah, you have to charge the barrel.
Yeah, but I can turn this on and then turn that on and then hit him next time.
Okay, so we're just mark where you want the cloud to be, because it is a fairly clear day. There's not enough clouds to get them boosted. Like there's wispy clouds, but nothing nearby.
Yeah, the cloud would be like right here in a 10-foot cylinder, so I can hit everything wherever it goes.
Okay, let me just. Oh, I can just. Hold on. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to fight. Weird. It used to let me just be able to draw like Oh, there it is. Sorry, brain fart. So 10 feet.
Yeah, right here.
Like that.
Yep, and then I can basically hit him with the lightning from anywhere.
I should have done a different color. Hold on. There. That's easier.
Here.
Like there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
And so it can hit from that distance?
Yeah, it can hit anything within 100 range of it.
Oh, so... damn. Yeah, that's the whole map, so, okay.
As long as I keep concentration on it, I can zap them.
Okay, so you see this... Oh, yeah, geez, that's literally the whole map. So you see this lightning bolt as... How does the cloud summon, like, how does that look like when you invoke your god to do this?
Well, kind of, like it says a cloud in a 10-foot cylinder, but I imagine it kind of spirals up like a snake, and then the lightning kind of flashes out from it like its wings.
Nice.
Red.
And, yeah, you see this this cloud snake rise up, and then the bolt arcs as it strikes the Anzu. However, you see the lightning crackle as it hits. It doesn't char as you see the bioluminescent veins and organs and scar tissue flare with a purple light as...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
It regains 10 HP.
Oh, she's gonna see that, and she's gonna stop concentrating on it immediately, just to stop it.
Yeah.
And
right.
Well, shit.
It seems to be crackling with energy now.
Thankfully, you didn't Mega Blast it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
That's why I was asked if you were gonna juice it.
And so I was like, oh, fuck.
The only way you can figure this stuff out like this on D&D is if you do it, so I'm not too mad about it. I figured it out. Now we know not to do that.
Yeah.
Fuck around, find out.
Do that.
So you stop concentrating on it?
Oh yeah, immediately.
Okay, it's gone.
She looks at Rand and goes, if anybody has any other lightning spells, don't use them. It's good to know.
I did, but I spent it, so...
Well, it's good to know that we can't use it anyway.
Weak thumbs up. So her arm is shaking.
I mean, that lightning bolt is what really fucked up the face spiders. It did. It softened the two of them really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Coretta, anything else for your turn?
She moved. She did an action. Bonus action. I'm gonna put my armor back on.
So you land and the armor reappears with a flash. This Hell Knight armor.
Why do I have half plate? That's weird. Did I get half plate somewhere?
It was the armor from the Hell Knight.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm.
Yeah. I don't think she chose to use that. She was using her original armor.
Yeah.
The original armor, the breastplate went to Mon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
No one else can use the half plate currently.
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I think only Quiet Hearts or Corano can use it.
Actually, no, I don't have the strength. The necessary strength to use it.
Right.
That's why. Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. So my armor appears back on me.
And you land with a thump. It's like Kirby doing the down B. So, Rayan, your turn.
This right here, that's like a little mini cliff, right?
Yeah, it's
how
more like
far
a slope. It's
okay.
More like a slope than a drop. Still pretty steep, but not enough for fall damage, but still probably it's like 5 feet.
Okay. Well, seeing it just absorbed electricity, fuck you.
That hits.
9.
9.
And then
that hits.
11. So that's 20 damage. Because it says healing. She just reaches and makes a squeezing motion with her hand and just squeezes the electricity back out of it.
You wring it out like a fucking dirt rag.
Yeah. And then oh fuck, wrong button. Checking over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see the tentacles range. Okay, no, it's just out of range. Well, I'm sorry, I need the tentacles protection more right now. Actually, no, I take that back. Because if I it's a bonus action to move it, but it will still sit there. So actually, I will move back a tiny bit and use the bonus action. I won't get the full effect of it, but I'm gonna drink a greater healing potion.
Go for it.
Ha! 7 plus 4, so 11. 11. I got back the damage it did with the wings.
Needles.
The needles, yeah. Cool.
So that's your turn.
And I'm trying to die.
Bonus action rage for so juice me up, boss. And full action dash. In turn.
Okay, so you step in front of the egg and the mon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, actually... Damn, it's charged, but you are very much threatening its egg. But seeing so many people there... Wait, how close is everyone? Oh, you are actually just in range. The 3 of you. As monstrous action at the end of Amon's turn, it lets out a terrible shriek, and I need you all to con saves, please.
Oh no, con save. Okay, say that and then I roll ass.
So, fortunately, Quiet Hearts and Amon, you are stunned until the... Oh wait, it should be the start of the enemy's next turn. Oh wait, no, it's a typical stun. So yeah, end of its next turn. Sorry, but now that was its monstrous action, is going to fly up at the person still standing now in front of its egg. This big monstrous thing comes flying at you and is going to do a full round of attacks. Speak. 16?
Mm-hmm. Aggressor wins.
So 13 reduced to 7?
Yep.
18. So 8. And then another Talon. And that one is another 8.
Alright.
Yeah, it just comes after doing the shriek at seeing so many enemies flocking around its egg, it just comes at you in a flurry. And it still has 30 feet of movement, so it is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, Ryoko, you would have been able to throw when I came up to Amon.
Shit.
You're held action.
You want to? Yeah. So
Yeah.
You would actually have, and because it is attacking Ioane, you would have gotten your bonuses. So yeah, that would hit with a 19.
Good.
And you would get your sneak attack damage.
Yes. Just currently 3d6. Okay.
Damn.
Nice. 19 points of damage. As it tries flying away as sink this shuriken into its side. So it repositioned itself there. Mon, you're stunned on top of the egg, but that is probably the best place to be stunned on this entire map. So, Ryoko, your turn.
Well, you know, it was so tasty the first time. Let's shuriken this fucker again.
That hits.
Yeah.
7 points of damage. Okay.
And then
from a shuriken.
I'm gonna use my movement to go there.
All right. To hide behind the big guy.
I don't want to get hit anymore today.
Oh, do you want to use a bonus action to hide?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
roll
do.
stealth. Because there's enough rubble and just debris in this nest to tuck yourself into. Okay, 15. So I'm just going to put a little marker on you so I know you're hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. A little ninja symbol. It hurts. You are stunned as Ryoko kind of hops over you. Kuroto, your turn.
Alright, so thunder damage didn't work. Or lightning damage didn't work. Let's try thunder damage.
Oh. Worked last time.
So
yeah, it really worked last time.
I remember that that worked last time, so I'm gonna juice myself up. And then I'm gonna cast the spell on my last higher level spell slot. 'Cause fuck you. Take all of the... How much d6 is... d8 is this? So, higher level 1d8, so... 48. 48 of this, so...
32 damage?
32.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So she knows that it's not going to take lightning, but it'll take thunder, and it's going to take all of it.
So, because of where you hit it, you also, the bell that it's hovering right next to, there's the, you hear the bell give a resonant ring as it gets hit by the shatters, the shockwave. Not enough to damage it, but enough to toll it as, those of you who, there's going to be, everyone would be sweating except for maybe Amon and Kurono. But, it just feels like you just got hit by a force, just a force that just seems to wipe away any moisture away from you.
I'm glad I'm ducked over here.
not enough to not like a blight spell or anything, but it feels like
I just feel like it would be very uncomfortable for her.
Yeah, it's like, imagine what you would think a Star Trek Sonic shower would be like.
Ah.
Cut all the moisture vibrated off of you.
Yeah, because there was a faint shimmer of just a ripple in the air that phased out from the bell.
Vibe check. Dong.
So, anything else for you, Corona? That was your bonus and action, right?
That was my bonus and action, so I can still move if I wanted to. So she's going to juke around over here if Roll20 will let me move.
Gather up everyone. Okay, everyone's all gathered up nicely. All right. Anything else? Oh wait, that would be your full turn. So.
And is this like a kind of a slope here, a little bit?
Yeah.
She's gonna duck.
You still see it because it's in the air, but yeah, there is like, you have like half cover.
She's gonna duck behind that and see. Hopefully that'll help.
Okay. Ryan, your turn.
All right. Let's see. Can I hit it from there?
Can't really see everyone up there just from the angle of everything, but you do see the bird.
Then the tentacle of the deep over there.
Okay.
And it's gonna take a is that the right range? Because it's a 10-foot reach.
It would have to get closer because it is partially in the air.
Oh, okay. Well, that's as far as it can go. It's only move 30 feet. So it's gonna go there, and just be there to soak some damage if it needs to. Only, not much, but something. Rain's gonna run down here, and I see the bird.
Yeah, it's in the air, so you definitely see it from where you're at.
How is the bird looking?
Decently hurt. It's ragged. It's still got fight in it, but it is definitely approaching. It is more hurt now after it landed when you hit it out of the air.
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I cast
or intelligence?
Mind Sliver.
Mind Thrust?
Mind Sliver. I'll hit Mind Thrust by mistake. Whoops. Mind Sliver. Intelligence saving throw. And it's a failure. It takes 5 psychic damage. Just feels a peck at its brain.
Yep. And it has a negative D4 to its next save.
Saving throw, yes. So now I'm gonna just crouch here again.
Okay. Like, when it does that, you see it's like this bulging, mad eye just kind of twitch as it like kind of, and then like it swings its head over and screeches in your direction, but it, it knows you're there.
I'm gonna scream back at it. Can I roll intimidation?
No, that would be your action.
Fair.
There's a lot of screaming going around, I'm sure.
Everybody's screaming.
So, you want to... Unless there's anything else you want to do, Rand.
No, that is everything I got.
Yep.
You want it?
Yeah. Was the bird flying?
Yeah, it's like... You'd be able to reach it from where it's flying, if you're standing next to it.
Mm-hmm.
It has... Because it didn't have enough speed after it flew up and attacked you to fly into the air.
Mm. Cool.
The tentacle waves at you a little.
Fucking bird.
Oh, you moved out of range.
Hmm?
Nothing.
You can't say shit like that, like it's nothing.
No, my tentacle can reduce some damage, is all I'm saying. But it can't reach you now. That's all I meant.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, just reading something.
No worries.
This nest is getting trampled.
See,
Plus side, new omelet.
No,
See,
no, we're not.
you know what would be the funny thing to do?
Mm.
It's only one size category bigger than me. And it's currently close to the ground. It's a big flying bird.
Do what your monster hunting hard urges you to do.
Do it, do it.
I think I can exchange attacks for grapples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can make as many grapple attempts as you have attacks.
Jesus.
So it needs to make a competing strength.
Damn it.
Competing athletics.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
-4.
Yep.
Well, that is saving throws.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I would have made it
Yeah.
tie. Anyways, but, yeah.
Damn it.
So,
Oh.
yeah, well,
Hey, you still got
You
got
did?
that.
Yay.
Just fucking grip the bird.
so, yeah, how are you grappling it?
Realizing that this thing rules the air, he needs to get it down, so he fucking tries to leap toward it the first time, dodges out of the way, but he just rebounds, catches it again, fucking grabbing, like wrapping his mammoth hands around its fucking legs.
Gotta swing it down, Rajing style.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, now it is stuck.
Yep, speed is 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. Not like last time.
As it sees you try to grab it the first time, and it slips away, but you just a desperate lunge, you grab it from the around the leg and pull it in. Okay. Anything else? Bonus action or anything?
I believe that is it.
Okay. Primal Enclave. Well, since it can't reposition itself and it's getting desperate and wants you to let go, it is going to expend the energy it had and take 2d6 lightning damage. Or 4 damage.
To everything within 50 feet, which is just him.
Yeah. It can't
Tasered
move. It was going to reposition itself on top of everybody. But
You got tasered.
Wait, it's
Oh, no,
make
you-
sure. Now you're
Yeah.
just out of my tentacles reach. I could have nulled all of that damage.
His tattoos typically glow when he's raging, but I feel like getting hit with lightning just makes them crackle.
yeah, just for flavor, there are many beasts of the sea, monstrous and otherwise, that utilize electricity, and you think that's probably where this thing got it from. But you're used to
With
this.
all the other fish stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you're used to this pain. But that's the end of your turn, so its turn. Well, shit, I can't.
It can use its action to try and break the grapple.
Yeah, but it has something.
Mm.
It has something obnoxious it wants to do. But you're on the egg. Well, hold on. Let me see if it.
Oh no,
That
the
even
egg.
cares. Okay, somehow it still has enough instinct not to damage the egg. As you see, let's see. Yeah, it would get. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. As the lightning, it crackles with the electric discharge, but then it just seems to build around it, like the base of where the neck is, but then it crackles up its neck as it launches a lightning bolt through Amon and Ryoko.
Oh boy.
So, dexterity saving throws. It aimed for the still stunned Amon and Quiet Hearts and Corona. Well, Corona's not stunned, but in that line. But they are collapsed against the egg, and some part of it. Amon, you're fine. It's Yowane. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Amon. It's Yowane and Ryoko.
Oh, okay.
So, Amon,
it's just out of my reach.
Yeah, Amon, you have. Yeah, geez, you just know plus this lightning. That'd be a problem.
It was nice knowing you all, guys.
Hey, how much do you take?
Ryoko's bad day.
You can
That's
still
a
have
shit
it.
roll.
Yeah, and it's only 22, and you can see.
Oh, it's only 22.
And you can see it.
How much health do you have?
Well, I had 48.
See?
And now I'm at 26.
Well, you can even have it further because you have uncanny dodge.
I didn't succeed the reflex save though.
No,
I got an 11.
No, that's the evasion. Uncanny dodge, you can have any damage you take for a reaction.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that is a. It is one of the only surviving things rogues get.
Okay, well there we go.
So you only take 11.
Yeah. If you had one that dex saved, you would have been perfectly fine.
That's my brain remembering Pathfinder rules again.
That's right. There's a lot of TTRPG rules floating around in everybody's heads. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Roll charm.
that's the end of its turn as it did the lightning bolt. And it just seems even more desperate as Amon, Yowane. Sorry, it's the vowels starting the name. But Yowane, you just, it's like you're grounding. It's like you're grounded. It just goes right through you and passes right through you, no problem. Ryoko, you managed to twist out of it a bit thanks to where you're hiding. Oh wait, you were hiding, and you actually broke its passive perception, so it wouldn't have shot at you. Yeah, it would have done this purely at Yowane, I just realized.
Yay!
You got hit.
Fuck you, bird!
Yeah, because you were stealth. You beat its passive by 1 point with your stealth, so in the combat. Well, I already said it did the lightning bolt, so yeah, it probably. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can negate that damage because I forgot you were stealth, even though I had the little ninja marker. But Amon and Quiet Hearts, you are no longer stunned as Amon. It is your turn.
Fantastic. Amon is going to get up, having felt the lightning go through him, though with no damage. Be like, what the fuck? Anywho, I am going to run up the bell, up the edge of this wall, and try to hit him with the glaive, because at this point, this is a fight. A proper fight. And it's a little personal.
Are you juicing? Your fighting spirit? Because that would give you advantage on all attacks for your round.
Yes, we're going to juice. I haven't
and you would get temporary HP.
I forget I can juice.
Yeah, don't forget this is your key samurai feature.
Yes. And I am level 6. That's another temp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So does a 16 hit?
That's its armor class.
Fantastic. And I'm going to go again with the glaive. Lovely glaive. Pretty glaive. That's a shame. I'm going to action surge to hit. We're at the point of Amon's nearly died a couple of times, and he really hurt his friends. He's not really happy with this bird.
Miss. It's just like, even though Ioane, Jesus, that one hits. Even though Ioane is like holding it, it still managed to like just pull slightly out of reach those two times. But that one, you slice across its belly, and it gives this horrible shriek, still in the air, just barely.
So I have enemies of this creature within 5 feet of it, correct?
Yes, and it is your turn. Unless, Mon, you wanted to reposition or anything. That's all you have left.
Nope.
Okay. Then sneak attack is go.
Yeah, and you would get sneak attack since you were hidden anyways.
Ooh, nice.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
So I'm using my throwing star, and I think I wanted just a precise shot to just slit the fucker's throat.
All right. As you see it, it's like getting ready to rear down and snap at him on. You just get that perfect angle as it just punches through one end to the other of the neck. Yeah, or in one side and out the other. It's just this burst of blood as you hit the jugular or whatever vein is there, and it gives this horrible gurgling screech as it starts to drown on its own blood before it flaps. And Mon and Ioane, you have to like step back as it collapses half on this like rubble wall. Dead. I had to do that little jingle because this monster, the art I did take from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's contractual.
Oh god, I can't get up this way, can I? I have to go around.
No, yeah, I mean there is like a steeper path over here, but you can get up it. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna work my way around.
So, monster is dead. Quiet Hearts, your stun wears off as you're able to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dead?
I think so.
It is thoroughly dead as it's just like slumped over this wall and just bleeding.
Oh.
Cooling into the nest.
Hmm.
And the
gonna
egg
check
is
on the
unharmed.
egg.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I was just gonna say looking it over, the egg seems unharmed. Might have gotten jostled a little bit with Amon and Quiet Hearts being, standing on and next to it as they got stunned, but it's a very sturdy looking egg. It honestly looks like it could probably roll off like out of the nest, not down the mountain, but like to like here and survive the fall, no problem.
Could I roll an Arcana on the egg?
Sure.
I want to see it. I want to try and figure. Oh wait, never mind. First, I'm just gonna activate Detect Magic.
Okay, you use Detect Magic, and the entire nest glows.
You see,
because
jolt.
And it takes you a moment to realize, oh, the sailcloth that is woven through the nest, that is magical in some way with an illusion enchantment.
Oh, this sail here is magic. Has illusion magic attached to it?
The egg, when you look at it with the Detect Magic, no magic detected. It just seems like a mundane egg.
Okay, and I want to look at the Anzu. Do I see anything fucked up about the Anzu?
When you turn around, you see the bell, and that is pulsing with like abjuration and magic, but it is also heavily fiendish, much like the fell steel titan you encountered. It seems fiendish in origin. But the Anzu did have a magic to it that is not categorized by detect magic, but you realize it is. You realize it is the lingering and now this dwindling trace of the primordial tide, like the energies of it.
Okay, that makes sense. The egg isn't. The egg is okay. It's not corrupted like the Anzu is. Guys?
Yes, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Like, the Anzu is dead, and it's probably a good thing, but she doesn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
So she's just standing there thinking and kind of looking at the egg, and...
Oh, yeah, beyond also the nest and the area is just like littered in those slightly bioluminescent purple feathers.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how hard it would it be to retrieve some of these feathers?
There's a lot laying around, and you have a very large bird there full of them. So, you know, I would say you could get a pretty good amount of feathers even without a harvesting roll. Like some of the more larger, like the pinion feathers or the wing feathers, like feathers. Those ones I would have to, call for a harvest roll because those are more delicate and bigger. But yeah, you can just get feathers and down and stuff.
Yeah, I asked
This thing
because I
has been living
remember.
up here and molting for years, so there are plenty of just scattered feathers, just nondescript feathers.
Yeah, because I remember the lizard folk would come and collect feathers as rite of passage, right?
Yeah, when like you saw Utroth, the kind of war leader of the tribe, he had a shawl of, not a shawl, like a mantle of them.
Yeah, in that case, he's going to collect a good amount of feathers. At least bring those back.
You have a stack of feathers.
Ryan's gonna go up to the Anzu's body and examine the weird, bioluminescent stuff on its chest.
Yeah, the mutations.
Yeah. This came from the primordial tide, all right.
So, what's everyone doing?
Like, I'm gonna look at this egg and how close is this thing to like being viable to hatch? Would I know that?
Yeah, you can do a nature or a medicine or an arcana. Well, not an arcana. Nature or medicine would be.
I have nothing in any of them, so I'm gonna guidance myself and use medicine. And a D4. All right.
You know what? Since like a man, I will say you probably have advantage because you are a bird. And this is a bird.
You are a bird.
Let me roll again.
Okay. 17.
17?
Yeah.
It looks like it is maybe a week at most away from hatching.
Oh, geez.
The way you're like looking at it, you actually hear that the noise of it pipping, where it starts where a bird will start pecking at the inside of the egg, to start weakening it for hatching, but it's not quite there.
We should tell the lizard folks about this egg, and maybe if they guard it, they'll have their guardian again.
I was gonna say, maybe we can bring it down.
I don't know if we could safely carry this all the way down the mountain.
We also have to bring the bell down. That's why we came. Aman says, perching on the bell.
I mean,
I can describe the bell real quick.
Yeah. Oh, the bell is fiendish in nature, by the way.
Oh,
A large,
fucking great.
a large and I mean literally large size, as in it will take a large size, bell of dark green sea-tarnished felsteel, crafted to resemble a mass of coiling tentacles, snapping crustacean limbs, and twisting worms. A large crack runs up the side, but the bell still thrums with power.
Well then.
And they did mention that that the crack was a thing previously. It's not something that is new.
Well, I mean, the only reason I suggest taking the egg down is because, I mean, leaving it up here on its own, and if it does hatch, I mean, it's a bird. Baby birds are kind of scrungly.
Scrungly?
Scrungly and kind of helpless.
They are.
Maybe one of us remains here to watch over it while the rest go down at the bell.
It's not that close to hatching, but it's getting there.
You think they could make it up here?
They apparently did to get feathers, so...
Well, I mean, in time or whatever. I'm not very familiar with birds.
It has about a week, I'd say.
I guess that's good enough.
I don't want to leave it alone, but I don't know if we could carry it down.
Oh, Rayan, with your detect magic, there is specifically one other magical thing that you see. As you see, like, you lift up a few branches, you see what looks to be like a helmet made out of like large crab chitin. But when you lift it up, a mostly decayed skull falls out of the helmet.
Oh, she lifts it up, that falls out, she squeaks and drops it.
But the helmet has like an abjuration aura to it.
She picks it back up.
Yeah, it looks like it's made out of crab chitin and what looks like gills. It's damp to the touch and it smells of brine and sea. It's kind of nostalgic smelling.
Yeah, she takes like a sniff at it. It's like, oh, that smells like home.
I actually have a picture of it. Pay no attention to the file name yet.
Sweet looking.
Crab people.
It takes a moment, but you're of like suspicion, but you're certain that this is not made from Karkanos.
Okay.
It is not made from people.
Okay, it's not made from people. We're good.
Still crab though, right?
It's crab, just not crab people.
There, I got you to say it. You fell for my trap.
So,
Alright, I'll solve the problem for you. You guys go down, talk to the lizard folk, get some of them to get their asses up here. I will watch the egg.
Why do you want to say?
Because someone has to?
Yeah, but you're better at climbing the mountain than some of us.
I would like to point out that I don't think anybody has to come and watch this egg.
So, everyone, go look in the chat and play that sound effects skit for our audience.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
The shoe cool. Mixed with the cassowary.
Fun.
I got the itch.
Sorry, continue.
What, are you sure, Corona?
The Anzu wasn't here all day.
You're about an hour away from sunset, I'd say.
She's
Climbing down the mountain's gonna be pretty dangerous in the dark.
I think we should rest either way.
Oh wait, I shouldn't like DM railroad, but yeah, it would be a tough getting down that cliff at night. That cliff section.
I mean, I don't know about you all, but I feel like I just wrestled a giant bird. And he fucking sits down.
You did wrestle a giant bird, to be fair.
Yeah. And I'm in a lot. What's that word? Pain. I'm in a lot of pain. She plucks another feather out of her.
At the very least, it's not like the whole island's gonna know that the bird is dead immediately, so...
We could ring the bell to let them know.
No, I mean... We don't want things fucking with us, so let the island think the bird's still flying about or whatever. It'll give us a night's rest.
Yeah,
I'm kind of tired.
If other things on the island think the Anzu is still up here, then they're not gonna come and attempt to raid its nest.
Yeah, because what's it when you kill a big predator, other one's trying to fill in the gap.
Yeah, if anyone wants to make an investigation while you start looking around the nest, you can.
I'd like to. Oh. Can I get
aid Amon or whoever else is doing it?
Yeah, I ask if I could get help, but Amon's probably better.
I have a 1. I just rolled well.
I also have a 1. Ha! Well, let's 19.
Okay.
19
so
out of 20.
The bell is pretty obvious. That's one thing you find. There's the helmet. The sailcloth is definitely enchanted. And as you start looking through, like going through what looks to be like years of just old bones and, dried pieces of skin of whatever animal or person was hauled up here, empty exoskeletons. There's surprising not much, but you do see there's people like half-eaten bodies that were wearing armor that probably would have been good if they were, you could find the rest of the body and the rest of the armor pieces. But you find actually some spears, some broken spears that look like they might have been lodged in it. They look like you recognize them as the kind that the lizard folk had. Probably got pelted a few times and flew off over here. You find broken arrows. But, Amon, you actually find in kind of tucked under a boot of what would have been a rowboat, like where the person at the rudder or whatever would have been sitting.
Mm-hmm.
You find splintered and kind of crunched, you find a chest. It still has a padlock on it. It looks like it just got grabbed with the boat and just plopped down when it used this portion of a boat to make its nest. And with detect magic, you would detect that there is, through the cracks, there is magical items in it.
It would be fucked if we came up here and there was a boat, and it's the boat of that skeleton stuck in the trees. And he's still rowing.
Can anyone? Is there a lock on it?
Yeah, there's not a padlock. It's locked. The chest is locked.
Is the lock magic?
No.
Can I roll athletics to just pry it open?
Yeah.
We have a rogue. We have a rogue with.
Oh yeah, we have a rogue.
Tools.
And then we have a chest we can use for stuff.
It is fairly damaged. It's not going to be holding up. But
Still
with
Bruce.
an 18,
Mm-hmm.
that is its DC. So it's rusted and there's corrosion from just. This has probably been here. You would guess at least maybe a year or two, so it sticks a bit, but you have to give it a little bit of elbow grease. But it does finally pop, and it sounds like the lock breaks. But you're worried for a moment, but thankfully your thieves' tools are perfectly fine. It was just the lock itself breaking as you crack it open, and inside there are 4 potion bottles, like kind of tied together in a piece of leather, or like packing, or packaged for shipping. There's what looks to be a small pouch of marbles, like glass marbles. You find a single Aurum ingot, a small cubic red gem, a pair of goggles with like green lenses, and a quiver of 7 arrows.
Well,
and they are all magic in some way.
Oh God.
Although the Aurum ingot, it's not that they are enchanted itself. The metal, it's just
yeah, it's built to
used for enchanting.
Yeah. Well,
it's like a gold color. It's like an off gold color.
If we are going to rest up here for the night, someone can help me just look through all these things and figure out what they do.
Yep, someone can.
Yeah, someone can who won't tell me about genocide.
And you're on a.
I don't say that out loud.
Oh.
There's a very large, monstrous bird right in front of you.
Want to eat it?
We're camping out.
Oh, can you do that away from where we're?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
He is going to very slowly drag the bird away.
If you wanted, since you did guess it, I will say you have a very good feeling that unless you toss the body down the mountain, the island's going to think that the Anzu is nesting for the night. So this is probably one of the safest places on the islands you can be right now.
Amon, do you want to go help him like you did with the other stuff?
Sure. And he'll stand up shakily and make his way over to butchering the Anzu.
No, I'm not exactly gonna rush to put this thing in my mouth, considering it's all fucked up.
We'll just move it. We'll just say you drag it down here to like the lower ledge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I have the beads of nourishment still.
You still have rations too, I think. But yeah, you still have rations too. But, so yeah, if you wanted to roll for harvesting, if Amon, you aiding?
Yes, I am aiding.
Okay, so you can roll with advantage and using the hunter's gatherer.
Yeah. Just a moment, and let me crank up my survival to accommodate that.
I pat you before you go and cast guidance on you.
Yeah, so you'll have guidance on the first roll. What do you want to harvest first? Because this is a big boss monster. This is going to be a multi-stage check.
Well, shit.
So I will just list some options. There's the specialty feathers, there's the talons, there's the eyes. You think the spines could probably be made into something.
I was curious about the spines it was launching.
Yeah, blood is always of monsters like this is always something that could be used by alchemists.
Which I already have a reason to visit our friendly alchemist.
Yeah, and then the various organs depending on what you would go for. Also, Kirono.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do an Arcana or a Medicine? Either of those would work.
Okay, I'm better in medicine, so I'm gonna medicine and do guidance again.
Not bad.
4. Well,
you got it, because it is again a bird thing, and you realize that maybe something like this, the crop stones or the bezoars would probably be useful, because a big monstrous bird like this with monstrous energy like this, you might be able to harvest something from its crop.
yeah, she'll shout over to her Aone and go, might want to take the stones out of the crop. You could do something with those.
Oh, right. Usually don't work with birds.
To be fair, that's a very fucked up bird.
Yeah,
and
no kidding.
also, it did cast lightning at you, and it seemed to be metabolizing the energy, so who knows what kind of organs you'll find.
Yeah, hey, it's a big lightning bird. You're a lightning bird. Maybe we can find something for you in here.
Go ahead and roll the d4 for the guidance, but what are you harvesting first? Like the main stuff, like the feathers, the eyes, and the talons, like the exterior stuff?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, with a 19, you get both eyes, many feathers, and you get 3 talons. These talons are like curved dagger sized.
Yes. Wrap this up, and you can slice someone with it.
Okay.
Scott looks like you. And gestures to Amon's. Do you have the sickle feet?
I do have the sickle feet, yes.
It's like a supersized version.
Birds are our cousins.
Your next roll, it would be for the internal stuff.
Oh boy!
I can't help you anymore.
Yeah, it rolls up
also,
his non-existent sleeves.
You also get a stack of 12 spines, which, looking at them, and Amon, you're looking at them, they can be turned into arrows or bolts for a crossbow. And, with the feathers, you're pretty sure these would make some very good arrows.
Ooh. You can get some Amon some nice arrows.
Yeah. Once he's done undressing the bird, he rolls up his non-existent sleeves and it's like, now for the guts.
Okay.
My specialty.
So, the brain, the skull is a little too brutalized from the fight. The shatter kind of scrambled it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the brain was like fractured. It was the shatter did 2 shatters in one day really fucked it up.
Yeah, 2 shatters are not good for your health, doctors say.
Yeah, so you're pretty sure the brain not gonna be able to get anything from that. But at Corona's urging, you do get which is like 10 pounds of crop stones of varying size. And with that high of a roll, you actually find one of them was actually a large, rough-cut ruby.
Oh my god.
About the size of like an orange. It could be polished up, but you're not sure how much it would go for at the moment, but it looks like it just gulped it down and it's been smoothed. It's actually kind of pretty because it's all smoothed down, but it's it's unique shape for like a gemstone like this. But
nice rock.
The liver, managed to cut out the liver, which you always go for livers when harvesting monstrous things. The juices are good. You can sometimes eat them, sometimes you can't, depends on what they come from. And since you were right there at the base of tanking the lightning bolt to the face, you go to where the neck meets the torso and you carve and you find this still staticky, sometimes spark. It actually sparks when the blade touches for the first time. It's like a static jolt. Not enough to do damage, but it like you feel it crackle up your arm and like across your tattoos as you extract the lightning organ.
I feel like I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Yep. Yoade basically is just a Monster Hunter protagonist, right down to eating copious amounts of food.
And you can cut up what you want for like meat and stuff.
Yeah.
Like as you were cutting it open, like dissecting it, you and Amon can just see this thing is just riddled with mutations and cancerous growths and just.
That's why he's not so
hybridized,
eager to eat the meat.
Like in like the neck, like when you're cutting it open, you find what looks to be vestigial gills, but there's no external opening for it. But it looks like it might have been mutating further to be able to breathe water eventually. But it's just this thing seemed to be in a constant state of not like rapid mutation, but it was changing over time, becoming more monstrous. And like you saw its beak, normally Anzus would have a fairly typical, if jagged beak, but this beak was like warping into a mix of beak and viper fish fangs.
Man, this is one fucked up bird.
You're telling me.
A little sad I didn't bring Ida into this because they would have went, oh, same energy.
Aw, that's true.
Yeah, he's suspicious of the meats. It's like, just gonna sit that side.
Well, they're doing that, and Rayan is doing her best not to look that direction and listen. She looks to the other three. Could one of you help me examine these?
I suppose I can.
Okay. And I would like to take time to, with an investigation and my magic eyes, to
it would be an Arcana.
Arcana to figure out the items.
Yep, that's specifically what Arcana is for.
Yeah,
okay then.
You'll have
like
aid from me, so
inspecting magical items and stuff.
16, and may I guide? Can I guidance that?
Sure. Since
you'll
be
that's
working on
18.
18. Okay, yeah, that's enough to get it. So the potion bottles are 3 standard and 1 greater healing potions.
Okay, standard, 1 greater.
Yeah, 3 standard. Yep, 3 standard, 1 greater. Let's see. Going down, the marbles. You have 5 Misty Step marbles. Smooth, smoky glass marbles that replicate the Misty Step spell with a flashy burst of smoke at the entrance and exiting points.
Ooh, those are fun. The arming, you know what that does? The red
gem has a conjuration thing, and when you look at it, you see, as you stare into it, since you like the pretty, shiny.
She does.
You see what looks like a candle flicker, like a candle flame flickering inside it, as you realize this is a elemental summoning gem.
Oh!
Red corundum.
Corundum.
This one actually, it looks like when you look at it, has tool marks, like carvings in the gem, where it looks like it was once set in something but was extracted.
Huh.
The goggles are goggles of night, dark vision goggles.
Ah.
They're simple, like brown leather goggles with green tinted lenses. And the quiver, 7 + 1 arrows.
And the crab helmet?
Oh, yes. The Sea Walker's helm. And I will share that. Share to players. This piece of headgear is cobbled together from the chitin and gills of a giant crab. It remains constantly damp with briny water and never rots. While wearing this helm, you can walk and act on surfaces underwater as if on dry land, regardless of orientation, and the amount of time you can hold your breath is doubled. So
Ooh.
you basically get spider walk or crab walk when underwater.
Okay, so who doesn't have any healing potions left?
So,
Me.
and then there's the sail that is also magical, and the bell.
Oh.
If you want the specifics.
Yes.
So, the cracked abyssal bell.
Wait, I do have one now.
Yeah, because I gave you the greater potion.
Yes.
So, as I said before, a large-sized bell of dark green sea-tarnished fell steel crafted to resemble massive coiling tentacles, snapping crustacean limbs, and twisting worms. Large crack runs up the side, but the bell still throws with power. With an action, the creature can strike the bell, creating a water-repelling aura, creating a bubble with a 25-foot radius that forces water and similar liquids away for 1 minute. The aura traveling with the bell if it is moved, which it was activated with the shatter.
Oh,
And then
I was kind of wondering why the air felt very crisp.
Ooh, I do not have it in Roll20 yet, but I will read you the sail. Hold on, where did I put this? It is. Oh wait, I know. It is called a blockade runner sail.
Ooh.
This large square of colorful sailcloth, like you have to extract it from the mast. This large square of colorful sailcloth has long been a prized possession of smugglers and pirates. When installed on a sailing ship, the sailcloth resizes magically to fit the type of vessel it is. By standing at the wheel or rudder of the vessel, the pilot of the ship can command the sailcloth to change its color and patterns over the course of a minute. Once per day, the pilot of a vessel can use a command word to cast a bubble of invisibility on the vessel lasting 1 hour. Any projectile, object, or spell effect that passes through the field that surrounds the vessel causes the invisibility to break. Once used, the ability can't be used again until the next dawn.
Ooh. Okay, so Amon got a healing potion. Does anyone else not have one?
Raise his hand.
Well, okay, you, me, Ryoko, do you have any potions left?
I got like one left.
Okay, Karano?
I haven't had any this whole time.
Okay. So
I
who
declined
gets the
taking
greater?
them because I can heal myself basically.
Okay. I'll give. Unless someone wants something specific, I'll give the greater healing potion to Quiet Hearts.
Okay.
A standard to Ryoko.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hold on to the other two unless the other two who are currently butchering a bird want one.
Okay, so that's the blockade runner sail.
Nice.
Yes. Exactly. Ryan, where'd you go?
He died.
Mm-hmm.
Bogus
Oh,
minted?
Okay. Who wants the marbles? I'd like some marbles, but
I have no desire for marbles.
Does Rand describe what the marbles do?
oh yeah, the marbles let you vanish and reappear somewhere else.
I want all the marbles.
So I was going to say, before you explain what the marbles do, Quiet Hearts is like, ooh, and it's like marbles, and there's like, oh,
She just wanted the marbles?
yeah.
Aww.
I was afraid she would be like, Quiet Hearts would be like, oh, piece of candy, just pop the marble mouth.
No.
Okay, relax. There's 5 of them, Ryoko, and I was stuck next to a giant bird today, so I think I'd like a couple.
If anyone wants to do an Arcana or a History check just for fun.
Okay.
One marble for each of them, then.
Rayan, unfortunately, you wouldn't have experience with this.
Okay.
They don't want any marbles.
There's 5 of them. We don't need. Not everyone needs one, but I am not a martial fighter, and you are not.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana or History just for fun. Specifically,
Okay.
Ryoko.
I don't have either of those, but all right.
I will give you guidance. Aha!
Okay, yeah.
Funny.
these are actually items you've used before for missions. You know that these are very useful for your things, although it was not ninjas who invented them, even though they became sort of associated with ninjas, specifically because they were first invented by an acting troupe running a play about ninjas.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Matches and exits. But because they're so useful, they spread to, to be more utilitarian, and these are considered an uncommon item. You can purchase more if you find someone who knows how to make them or someone who sells them.
Do you need these badly? Like, are these you could put good use to these, right, Ryoko?
Yes.
Does anyone else
very
want any?
In and out of assassination range.
Yeah. They're not normal marbles. Interest immediately lost.
Okay, she gives Ryoko the bag of marbles, 5 of them.
I'll hold on to them for safekeeping, and if the rest of you need them, I'll lend them out.
Can I hold on to one?
Yep, go ahead, enjoy.
Okay. Because again, I was stuck next to the giant bird earlier, and I could not get away, and I was very frightened.
It's like a smoky glass marble. It doesn't swirl or anything, but there is, with her detect magic, there is the whatever teleportation magic would be classified as. The abjuration.
Who can't see at night? Quiet Hearts, can you see?
Yes.
Conjuration.
Verano, can you see?
No. Actually.
Well, we have these goggles will let you see at night.
Does anybody else need them more?
Ryoko, you can see at night, right?
Leafy things get?
Yes.
You can see at night, right, Ryoko?
Yes.
Okay. Amon! Ioane,
Yes?
can you either of you see at night?
Yes, I'm a nocturnal species.
Nope.
Looks at Corrado.
She's gonna, like, tilt her beak towards Ioane and go, give them to Ioane.
Are you sure?
He is the one that has to see to hit things.
Okay, I have some goggles when you're done that will let you see at night.
Cool.
And, Amon?
Yes?
I have 7 arrows that you could put to use.
I will always take more arrows, but right now I think I'm going to be spending most of my night making more, he says, holding up one of the spines.
She is not looking in your direction. She is just calling to you.
We're just having a shouted conversation over shoulders right now.
Yeah, she's just shouting to you.
It's so funny. Mom's like, I got pelted with these things, so I've got to make them into arrows so I can pelt other things with it. See how they like it.
Gray, 7 + 1 arrows.
Oh shit, okay.
Okay, this helmet will let you walk on in the water like you were walking on land. I don't need it. I can
even if you don't have a swim speed, you can run your full speed along the bottom of whatever water you're at.
It's fucking iron boots from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, or you can, like the description I heard, it's like it's good for people who need to go down and to check on the hull of the ship while it's still at sea.
Oh.
They can do it's like mag boots for like spaceships.
Oh, that's cool.
Sailing ships.
That's cool. See, this helmet will let you cling to surfaces underwater, and it will make it so you can hold your breath longer. It won't let you breathe under there, but it will let you hold your breath for longer.
That one maybe we should put in the bag for now.
And
looking
at it, you're pretty sure it is Brine Dwarf make.
Okay, that makes sense.
And which they already have like very capable at holding their breath for long periods of time, so this just makes them even better. This is for like the long diving ones.
Yeah. Put it in the bag. Yeah. I can breathe underwater, so I don't need to worry about that. This sail here, and she tugs at the sail. Once we get it out, it would be useful for the boat we use to leave the island. Looks around at them.
Once that
Nods.
happens.
Okay. This gem will summon a creature. Probably, I think, a really strong one, but I believe I can only use it once.
Ryoko, Kurono, and Amon.
Mm-hmm.
You could do. I just like throwing out, making all do checks like in lore dump, but you can do you can do history or arcana.
Well, we got lucky on that untrained arcana, so
both of those are bad. So.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Amon and Ryoko, you know immediately that a lot of the Magitech technology of the Commonwealth that you were actually going to, like the big city of the Commonwealth, Ultec. A lot of their Magitech is based off of elemental power sources, and you're pretty sure that the way she described how it looks like it was a set piece, this looks like it was a power source for something at one time, but then extracted. And it's actually something that some of the Gardinia technology uses, but it's just like a different type of engine, but is rarely, it's not used a lot outside of the Commonwealth because a lot of people are still a little wary about, what if we get in an accident and all of a sudden I just have a pissed off water elemental like leaking out of my vehicle?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a one use. I'd like to hold on to it because it's shiny.
Yep, knock yourself out, kid.
She says the last part like almost whispered because it's shiny.
Go for it.
Oh, thank you.
Be careful when you use it. Choose time wisely.
I don't think I can control this one.
Choose time wisely. Elementals usually get very angry when you summon them.
I mean, it might be grateful if we let it out.
We are too high up a mountain tonight and too sore to fight a water elemental.
Fire.
Even worse.
Usually the elementals are not trapped in the gem. It is bringing the elemental to the gem.
Oh.
They just get pissed.
Oh my god, there was something I completely forgot. The chest with all the gear and stuff and all this loot. There is a very old water damaged letter.
Oh.
That was in it.
Okay, it's like Ezra's looking through things, figuring out what to do. It's like, oh, there's something in the bottom here. She gently lifts it out. Would mending it help?
It would fix the paper, but it wouldn't restore the ink or anything.
Okay, well, I will mend the paper at least.
Okay. So yeah, it straightens out like a tear that was in it, mends and no longer looks waterlogged, but the ink is still smudged in places. You can still read it, and it says, your next shipment. It's like Grin, or it says, it's addressed to someone named Grin, and it says, your next shipment. We need more in return the next time you come back.
Oh, this looks like it was like.
And it's signed with just a G. And you actually recognize the G as the same handwriting and the letter as the same handwriting as Gleaza's, the Cambians.
Oh! She'll show the others.
Oh, her again.
I mean, aside from...
This looks like it was like a few years old, like a year or two old.
So this might have been from her boat when she got drugged to the island, maybe?
Or this Grin person.
Well, it's to Grin from...
Yes, so it would be in his possession.
Unless she didn't... Oh, maybe.
It's just saying. It's in the chest and she sent it.
Yeah. Look, I'm still figuring things out, okay? Cause and effect is tricky.
So, I wonder if this Grin survived the Anzu or not.
Here we go.
Not.
So you have infernal blood.
Yeah.
What makes a Cambion different?
More of it.
They just have more on the infernal side than the mortal side?
Yeah, there's more demon in them.
Oh, okay.
My
Which
character
means that they get more cool powers, but, otherwise we're all the same garbage.
No, you're not garbage, Yoto. You killed you put a poor creature out of its corrupted misery. That's something. That's everything. We'll have to get the sail out from it being woven in the nest. And we can do that in the morning when we leave.
I can imagine that most people here will need a rest.
Have we figured out how we're getting the egg out of this nest?
Not yet. We might leave it because nothing knows that can come up here yet.
Also, the sail, I'll just say that because it's magical, it can fold up neatly enough for safe transport that you can stash it in your bag of holding.
That was the plan.
Because since it can resize magically, it makes sense that when folded up for storage, it goes conveniently small. So, there. I have to explain away for my own neuroses.
If it comes to it and somebody does have to stay here, I'll stay here because there's no...
The skies are now clear.
There's now nothing preventing me from just flying down from here.
I had thought of that earlier.
I don't feel good about
it. You did see something large flying around the swamp, and you have encountered bandit flies.
But it would be easier for me to get down from here than anybody else. If I get smacked by a robber fly, I get smacked by a robber fly.
Those things are still going to be flying a little antsy because they don't know it's the answer's gone. So most things aren't nearly as confident as they probably would be.
The ecosystem doesn't know the apex predator's gone now.
Yeah.
Speaking
what will
of,
fill the hole?
Speaking of, Clyde will actually move down to talk to Ioane and Amon since they're busy playing with the corpse.
That's a terrible.
I don't play. I work with corpses.
Pardon, you're working the corpse. All right.
God damn it!
I know. I have a friend who's a mortician these jokes would crack her up.
Anyways, I'm not even intending to make it a joke. I'm just talking. Anyways, just go down. They say if you are finished with the body, you should probably burn it. We do not know what kind of corruption this is, and it may leak into other things if we allow the body to be consumed.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't jumping to put it in my mouth.
I would assume you were smarter than that, yes.
Yeah. So whenever you start cutting up a beast, you gotta check if it's actually safe to eat. Because sometimes you dredge something up and it's already got rot in it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. But I done got no tinderbox.
I mean, somebody else should probably have a. Wait, no, I have a fucking. Whatchamacallit? Priest pack. It has incense to burn, so it should come with a tinderbox. Check the 10 candles. Yep, tinderbox. I said, give me candles. Gotta give me a tinderbox to light this son of a bitch. Anyways, yeah. Hands over their tinderbox.
Nope.
So yeah, by this point of doing the harvesting and looking through, decoding what's in the chest, it's night. Sunset's already fallen, and I would say that if you take a few moments to step up, because this is a little more on the eastern side of the island or mountain, but if you go up, you can actually see where the sun set, and it's a gorgeous sight seeing the sun set. You see the island stretching out. You actually get a very good look of the island now that you're on top of the mountain itself. You're looking out and you can see the sun sinking into the ocean, turning the ocean orange and all that. It's just, for a moment, it's a very idyllic and beautiful moment just as the sun set. Amon and Ioane bloodied up when it happened, but still, it's a nice moment.
Oh, would you look at that? Often I get the feeling that I'm on top of the world. I'm not the one who usually climbs up the mast.
Fair.
This is what it's like for Corona every day. Actually, as the sun would go down, it's you would see that down at the edge of the island, you do see what looks to be a distant bonfire, not like a roaring bonfire, but looks like maybe the central fire for what you're pretty sure is the Moonscale village.
Well, they're gonna have good news at least.
Yeah, Rayan.
Yep.
I was just saying, everyone in the party you took a moment as the sun was setting to climb up out of the nest area, to look towards the western side of the island, and it was just a really gorgeous sunset moment. You see the entire island and the sun sinking into the ocean.
Yeah, how does Rayon feel about the sunset?
Seeing the ocean eat the sun.
Well, goddamn, why'd you word it like that?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's eating the sun. No.
No, you know what? Yeah, let's see that happen. Like, is the ocean eating the sun?
It does it every night.
Oh no!
What?
Ryan's a flat earther.
Oh no!
A flat oceaner.
Is the ocean eating the sun?
Oh, it's terrible.
That's good. Is it okay?
It's terrible. Yes, it's fine.
It is?
Yes.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yes.
Blinks. It
Ironically, according to legend, it's the sun you gotta worry about eating things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just goes over the ledge and disappears for a while. Comes back.
Oh.
And I would say the moon is. I'm just gonna say now, it's not like a full moon, but it's mostly full. There's like a good, decent night light, ambient light for the night. But
as it's setting and everything, she after that initial, oh my god, she does watch the changing of the sky's colors and everything, and just it's beautiful. And she looks to Carano. Like, did I get the word right?
Yep.
Yes.
Carano's kind of colored similar to.
I am a sunset.
I am the sun as you start shooting down lightning.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Carano's had power trip dreams like that. Squawking and raining down lightning.
I don't have
Carano
dreams
is
like
the
that.
storm
I
that
just
is
do
approaching.
Wreaking havoc like King Ghidorah.
So, yeah, you have the night to yourself. Oh, sorry, go.
Is this something you guys just see every day?
More or less.
If we have time to look, yes.
This is just... I've never seen anything like that.
If you get up early in the morning, you can see it come back, and it's sometimes even more spectacular.
Eye-wide sparkles.
And you are on the right side where if you're camping at the nest, that would be the right side to see the sunrise.
Her body, fluctuates several colors. Pink, white, and blue, just in rapid succession.
Jellyfish.
Pink, white, and blue! I know what you are. Oh my god! This eldritch abomination gay!
No, that's wrong color, wrong flag.
I know, but she probably is. This eldritch abomination trans. Good for her.
And she'll just sit and watch it until it's gone.
Yeah. So you'll have the night. It probably would have taken you a good while to decipher all the items and then butcher this very large monster. So it's a couple hours after sunset once everything's said and done. So it's up to you what you want to do for the night.
Do we need to take a watch up here?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Probably.
Oh, how about we try out them new goggles?
Oh, she hands you the goggles of night.
A bit tiny, but make do.
Right. We also got a helmet that'll let you hold your breath underwater longer.
Neat.
And it'll also let you cling to surfaces while you're underwater.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah. Who wants to take first watch then?
Try out these new goggles, sure.
I will take the middle watch.
I'll take the end.
And then How many do we need for a night watch?
3 usually.
Oh, so I don't need to stay up. Huh.
Yeah.
I will say that, yeah, you just need 3 watches to go through the night, with at least 7 watching. You can always double up if you want better chances for keeping an eye out, but as is, you're pretty sure, as you've discussed, this nest is probably one of the safer spots to be right now.
And she is going to sleep as far away from the corpse as she can.
Yeah. You probably all have to, toss out some of the previous meals out of the nest, but yeah, over time, you turn the nest, if that's where you want to camp for the night, into a cozy little place. Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. The Discord did the pinging noise thing, and it was just silent. I was like, oh no, did I get disconnected? But yeah, unless there was anything else people wanted to talk about for the night. Who's up first?
That would be me.
Okay,
Just do.
good, roll perception.
Yep. You've given him night vision goggles.
Yep.
He is on the lookout for suspicious puddles of water that are starting to rumble.
Oh.
Take a second. Okay, 15.
Yeah.
Ioana, as you are looking, you do catch Ryan over in her little corner she's huddled in before she falls asleep. She has created a little frog that is hopping around her before she falls asleep, and it disappears.
Oh.
You can also watch Corono just watching that frog.
Do not eat the frog. It is a false frog. It is nothing but lies.
False prophet.
The false ribbit?
False ribbit.
Well, she is doing it away from everybody. She's not trying to be seen. But
it's just
he just makes a he does the nod, or hold on, he makes a face.
But knowing Corano, she probably saw it because it's funnier that way.
You keep playing with my emotions like this.
She likes frogs now. What do you want her to do?
So does Corono, just a different way.
Different way.
He makes this face seeing the frog.
What?
Who's got an Amber Alert?
I think Gray's being taken by a tornado.
Oh.
I knew him well.
He did say before the game that they were under tornado watch. Gray, you good?
Sorry, I muted myself to mute it. National Weather Service tornado warning in this area until 9:30 p.m. CDT.
Damn.
Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. I'm going to be right back. If you hear me in 10 minutes, you hear from me in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw news thing saying that it's like all of the Midwest is under massive tornado watch.
Yeah, Arkansas got hit by a particularly nasty one.
Did you just
I'm
say
glad
Arkansas?
I'm not the only. I'm glad I'm not the only
Yes.
one who says that.
Arkansas.
Did you just say
Yes.
Arkansas? I'm gonna.
You
Then
don't
why
live
is it
there. You don't
spelled Arkansas? It's like
It's called Arkansas,
I'm
you
gonna fucking
idiot.
kill you guys.
I will
Listen,
laugh at it.
it's
But-
Kansas with AR. Arkansas.
You don't
Yeah.
live there. You don't get to tell them how they pronounce
Okay.
their own name.
question.
I'm just confused.
Arkansas.
DZ,
That's why you pronounce it Arkansas.
DZ and Raven, you guys live in the South, right?
Yes.
I don't live in
And
the
you
South.
choose here. Wait, what was that, DZ?
I'm Southwest.
I live in the fucking Northwest.
Yeah, DZ's Washington, right?
It's pronounced
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Arkansas ass.
Arkansas. Damn
I
glutes
hear
are
the
legendary.
clapping.
I prefer Arkansas.
We're going deep, deep into the heart of Arkansas.
No!
How?
In the
No!
heart of
Oh, is that where the
Arkansas.
Arkenstone is from?
No! Let's
I
not.
mean, that's how the
Good Lord,
Oh,
guys.
Don't get him started
Yeah.
on the Arkenstone. He will bring up the fucking dwarf asshole shit again.
Wait, who left?
Gray's gone.
Great.
No.
Gray's gone.
It's
He
power.
said
Power
he
down,
said
power down.
he said
He
he'd
said
be
his power's down.
he said he'd be back in 10 minutes or he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Well, he better not die. I'll be mighty upset.
Yeah, he's powering
Yeah.
down, so.
Yeah. Power nonsense.
But please, since we're waiting for him, go on about the Arkenstone.
No,
No.
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 Anyways, so you want I'll just say you keep an eye out, and from up here, it's very pretty. Just like looking out over the island. And as you guessed, because of what nested up here, you don't hear very many animals much bigger than like some ground squirrels or something, because anything bigger would have been meal sized, and other than your group, there's nothing up here besides you and the egg.
Good.
So you know what, I will say that you can do, since Gray's not here, I would just say, going through the shifts, nothing eventful happens overnight, although Ioane,
Hmm.
I'd like you to do a constitution check.
Oh boy.
As you're sitting there at night during your shift and you feel that like lingering electrical charge that when you got hit by the Anzu multiple times.
Yeah, electricity tends to do weird things to your muscles.
No, not safe, just a constitution check.
Oh.
And it does weird things, especially when your muscles are enhanced with Kraken's blood and ink tattoos, as you feel the energy just seem to like seep into and rebound and build off of your tattoos, and it's just, but then you also feel this like deep cold, like when you activate your bracers, but it's like diving into cold water. It feels like it washes over you, but then there's this like almost like heat that builds up from your core out, and it's just this weird sensation.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting just internally in his thoughts. I'm getting a lot of mixed vibes.
Yeah, but it's mainly that electrical and cold feeling. Just you get this sensation as your tattoos seem to reacting to this, because you remember hunting the lesser kraken, even though it wasn't the full Leviathan type beast. It's still, electricity was one of the ways it fought back very effectively.
Man, that would. I'm sorry. Just a silly idea popped in my head. Is like imagine using a baby kraken as a defibrillator.
Oh my god.
You just plop it onto someone's chest, smack it clear.
I mean, probably could do that with like electric eels in this setting.
Just reach into a fucking aquarium.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing really seems to happen for you on your watch. But
He will keep that information to himself because that's not something you'd exactly tell us. I feel tingly.
I feel tingly.
So we're close enough to the end of session, and I will probably wrap up a little bit sooner just because Gray's not here. But ding, y'all level up.
Yay! Ba-da-da-dun.
Okay, I just had a thing pop into my mind. You wanna... After you see the frog hopping around her before she falls asleep, and when she finally does, the frog stops hopping, turns around and looks at you, because it notices you see it. And for the first time you hear a sound come from one of these things, it croaks at you before vanishing.
Whoa. That's fucking weird.
It's a blink toad.
It's a blink toad!
God. Blink toad.
Those are created just to piss me off.
I'm a level 7 warlock now!
I mean, honestly, there probably are like different varieties of blink animal in the Feywild.
Okay, so
Yeah.
did you want me to stop now? Are we done recording?
I mean, unless there was anything y'all wanted to talk about, well, Mod's not here, so that probably would be best.
Best to stop for the night.
Yeah,
I mean, unless
fair.
people want to discuss what you're gonna do for your level up or whatever, it's up to y'all.
We can do that whenever.
Okay, then I will wrap up the streaming if everybody's
Peanuts.
set. Damn it, Shady!
Yeah.